Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of Star Stables. We're back off where we left, and we're going to be talking to Alex. Thank you. Violet, the rest of us still have some chores to finish. If we chip in some shillings, will you pick up the food for grilling? Grocery run. Yes. A food vendor is close by. You can choose whatever you like. Whatever you like. Get enough food for 6. Maya, the instructor you meet this morning, will be there, so, of course, and our friend Annie's coming. The game's changed so much since I last played it. The start is so beautiful. Here you can see all that the shopkeeper has for sale and prices, of course. Double click on the food that you want to buy. I like sausages, so let's do sausages. There we go. Return to Alex and Linda. Sausages, a classic. We're going to feast tonight. Thanks for picking this up. Click. Grocery run complete. Feel free to explore the area a bit, Violet. It might be nice to spend a little alone time with Royal Glory. Find us by the campfire when you're ready for dinner. Explore on your own and then go to the campfire. Free time received. What's over here? Probably shouldn't rush to things. Oh, okay. This horse is so pretty. Oh. So many pretty horses. It's a new star, that's for sure. X, dismount.
Hello.
Violet, you're just in time. Please come sit. We're missing someone. Ah, look, here comes Annie now. We're complete. Oh, her horse is beautiful. Oh. Hi there, I'm Annie, and this is Condora. I'm here as a guest instructor. Today, giving lessons keeps us in tip-top completion shape. We're heading to a big one next week. Competition shape. How are you feeling, Violet? Can't wait for the next lesson. Exhausted and happy. Can't wait for the next lesson. I'll remind you of that when you wake up stiff and sore tomorrow. Lisa will be singing us a song before bed. Yeah, of course. Oh, such pretty horses. Yawn. I'm going to bed. Come on, Violet. I'll walk you to your cabin. Off we go. Here we are. You did great out there today, Violet. We're all glad you're here. Sweet dreams. Oh, where am I? Is this a dream? Oh, I accidentally clicked. This is strange. Whoa. Oh, up we go. Where are we going? Oh. 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 And we're awake again. Good morning, Violet. Time to rise and shine. Let's eat breakfast with the others by the campfire. I'm not gonna talk about the dream? No kidding. Good morning, campers. Did you sleep well, Violet? You still looked a little tired. I had the weirdest dream. I'll try to describe it. It started with riding in the forest, and then I woke up. Oh, like Molly. Violet, that dream sounds freaky. Did you wake up scared? No, dreams are nothing to be scared of. Heck yeah, it was a straight up nightmare. Do you often have strange dreams? Yes, I have vivid imagination. Not really. It must have been that big dinner. You mentioned shadowy figures as in people? Oh my gosh, you were in it. All in it. Ah, click on that. Okay. Get off then. There you go. You certainly did have a weird dream, but now it's broad daylight and time to enjoy some riding. Congratulations, you just reached level 2. Every time you level up, your riding skills improve. This affects the performance of all horses you own. New quests and items in shops can also be unlocked when you level up. Let's go jumping vocally ahead. Go ahead and ride back to the paddock, Violet. Maya and I will meet you there. We go. Talk to me when you're ready to race. Try out the race course I set up. It's competition without all the stress. There's no timer, so just get the hang of it and have fun. This is cool. There we go. That was easy. Well, great work. Okay, yes, very good. But there's no such thing as competition without a timer, Maya. I mean, you're basically describing a pleasure ride. It's time to do this properly. Should have done that while I was in the race. Whoops. Oh well. So used to keep having to tap. It's good that there's no tapping in it now. Ooh. Oh, god damn it. I need to stop clicking to click. Good work today, Violet. You and Regular ride well together. Violet, I have a eerie feeling that a local landmark made an appearance in the dream you told us about. I can't be sure, but let's go see the forest behind the cabins and see if you recognize anything. Oh, to another adventure. I think we should look around in the forest a little bit. Does anything around here look familiar? Go where your instincts take you. Let's find my hint. Right. What's that over there? Bit of lag. Do you recognize this place, Violet? Yes, I saw it in my dream as I slept again. I'm sure it was a dream. Stay calm and I'll try and explain. So the original story of the Jovic is based on a magic and devolution to mythical goddesses. In conflict with all the evil beings, it's a story of sacrifice and light in conflict with greed and darkness. Aiden is a bringer of light and life and horses to this land, and there is a skirt of druids that keeps her story and proposes alive. This runestone is theirs. It is not time for you to learn all yet, but you can learn this. The runestones is the source of goddesses. Maybe you will be called to serve, maybe you are under protection, but someday, somehow you will be made aware of your part in this legend, this epic battle. If it's more than just a legend, of course, and if you believe.
Mom.
Let's talk to the others about this.
No.
Let's ride back to the campfire. Let's go. No, not riding a base. Ah, I could have gone that way.
Mom.
You all need to hear this. Something unusual happened in the forest. That weird dream Violet had last night. She saw the island's runestone in
Saw?
it. Linda, do you think the dream might have been a vision?
No.
Lisa, you're funny, haha. Just kidding, Violet. We're completely normal around here. No need to be scared. No need to be scared of.
No.
Alex, everything is fine. I told Violet a little bit about the legend of Jovic and explained that I think the weird dream last night was related to it.
Oh, Mama.
How much did you tell Violet? That there's a fight between good and evil. The drillers and goddesses exist. Something runestone. Something goddess.
Mom.
Don't worry, Annie. I gave her a little summary.
Has
Maybe Violet is the kind of person who can pick up on mystical vibes, or maybe there is more to the story. Only time will tell. For now, let's focus on the here and now, Maya. What's next on the schedule?
no.
Your basic lessons with me are finished, Violet. You are free to travel to moorland, the stable, across the bridge now. That's where I live, so of course I think it's the best place in all of Jovic.
Bana.
Be careful out there, Violet. I don't want to say your dream was a bad omen, but always watch over you and ask some of our friends too as well. I'll be traveling for band performances soon, but if you stay in Jovic, I will really hope to meet you again. Of course you'll see each other again. Violet, I'll ride with you but just in case, here's a map to help you find your way to the stable. It also shows you other places in Jovic, so it can be useful if you ever get lost. And this is a map of Jovic. A lot of important places are marked with different icons to help you find your way around the island. You can see the whole list by clicking map icons. She has a pretty horse. It always feels good to get back home. Oh, can I read that? I know what I like better. Sweater's cute. Moorland Stables is run by Thomas and his son, Justin. Justin is waiting for you in the inner courtyard. He's going to teach you more about how to take care of your horse. And this is the part I remember being in here. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, you're so pretty! The mule. Oh. What are you? Oh. Sorry, Justin, get to you in 1 minute with my horses. Oh. Frisian. Oh. I didn't realize you could get them here. Hi. You must be new here.
Hey.
My name is Justin, and you said your name is Violet. Nice to meet you. Here at Moorland Stables, we take pride in the horse's happiness. Having a horse isn't the same as owning a bike or a car, it's a relationship. The more time you spend around horses, the more you'll see how much you have to give each other. But let's start with the basics of horse care. Click on your horse's head. Click this button to feed your horse. If you run out of food for your horse, you can buy more horse foods. Okay. Water your horse. If you run out of water, you can refill buckets by dragging it from your backpack and dropping in the well. And brush. You have completed the daily care of your horse. Got a little happier. Every day you should complete this horse care routine to keep your horse happy. A happy horse moves faster. That's Now you now know how to care for your horse. Have fun out there. They've changed so much.
Dunno.
Well done, Violet. A horse that is cared for every day feels healthy and happy and can run faster. Horses that don't receive daily care become sluggish and sad and run slower. I'm going to bet that Royal Glory will receive the very best care from you. Hay is sold in many shops, especially next to stables. I'm sure you already learned about filling your bucket from the well or a furrow, which is free, of course. You can earn shillings by helping out with moorland stables chores. We post work that needs to be done on the notice board by the stable. The list is updated daily so you can be every day if you like. I think you and Rogori are ready for the new challenge now. There's a paddock just past the shops out there. Ride over and talk to Lorita, the co-leader of the Bobcats Girls Riding Club. She has a bit of a prickly attitude, but don't be scared by that. Ask her to show you how competitions work here in Moorland. Okay? So we can go to this. The stable needs mucking. Go grab a shovel and start working. Okay? Feeding horses. The horses need hay. Fetch a bale of hay and put in the empty feeders. The horses need watering. At the stable, just fill up the troughs with water. Okay. That one. And that one. Oop. Huh. Thought I would need my bucket. Oh, this one's pretty. Just spotted. Oop. Lagging with my walking. Where we go? What's this? Go to your stables, check out the new cattle. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Good work, Violet.
Mom.
Good work.
Amen.
Good work. What's this? Might get that eventually, but not now. What are you? Shared moments. Royal Gory has been responding well today to all your commands. Let's give her a hat. I have to come over here. Oh, going the wrong way now.
Lemon.
Yes, I'm aware to let me guess. Justin sent you over here to learn the fundamentals of competition riding. Of course he did. Everyone at Moorland Stable wants to join the riding club. Lesson number 1. The bobcats only accept the best. If you want to ride with us, you have to earn your place. Lesson number 2. Train, train, train. Competitions, races, sharpening your skills as a rider. Help your horse reach its potential and strengthen your bond. Before we move on to lesson number 3, I'll need to see what level you and what's your horse's name? Don't tell me it's Puffy Heart or something corny like that. Royal Glory. Okay, I guess I can work with that.
Your mom.
She's a bit of yeah. You have to prove that you have some skills lurking as to what you're doing on that horse of yours. Don't worry, it's totally basic.
Ask the mom.
Walk, trot, canter, and gallop for basic gaits. Let's see if you can hold each up each for, let's say, 5 seconds.
Mama.
Not bad, I'm surprised.
Ask the mom.
That wasn't too bad for a beginner. You and Rogue are a good team.
Mama.
Now you could stay in the paddock and play it safe, riding in circles, but if you want to make a name for yourself in the Jovic riding scenes, you're gonna have to aim higher. Sorry, take a drink. Lesson number 3. Never settle for anything short of greatness. Speaking of greatness, Bartuk, that's a weird name, and I have serious competitions to prepare for my fellow club leaders. Leader 10 can take it from here. Hi, you must be the new guy everyone is talking about. My name is Tati Jan, but my friends just call me Tan. Welcome to Jovic. I wanted to just call you Tan. That's a weird name. I hope Lorita did not scare you. She can be a bit intrusive with new arrivals, but she means well. She takes riding very seriously. That's why Lorita insists that the Bobcats be available to help the new riders at moorland stable train. She calls it charity work, but I have a feeling that she's secretly scouting for future Bobcats. Now let's us talk about races. Here on Jovic, riding is a national pastime, so you will find no shortage of races as you explore. Practicing on races courses is a great way to train your horse each day. I am going to let you try out our basic racetrack. No pressure. Remember, this is only for training. Just give it your best. God, never done so much reading in my life. Horses are so beautiful in this game. Same with the sea. That was quite good for your first try. You've really never ridden that horse before? It seems like you and Royal Glory were meant for each other.
Momo.
If you want to help Royal Glory reach their potential, you will need to train everyday races organizers themselves. Like myself, will give you one daily training session that will help your horse grow. If you're feeling competitive, you can also visit the race board and try for a high score as often as you like. When you use the race board, it will not help your horse train, but every rider can earn ribbons and riders with the best times can even earn prize money. It was not so nice to meet you, Violet. Enjoy your time at Moorland Stables and don't forget your training. Might do like
Momo.
race again if I can. Oh yeah. I used to do this all the time. Do a quest and repeat the quest because I don't know, get them done a bit quicker as well. There we go. All done. Next one. Justin. Oh, I'd like to take you to meet my dad, Thomas. He gets a real kick out of meeting every new rider. Let's head back to the courtyard. He always around the stables. Ooh, that horse is pretty. Whoa, that's so cool. Now, what was I going to have here? Campbell, this is my land. You have no rights here. Who needs rights when you've got money and powerful friends? Ha ha ha. You ricochet stable is coming down, old man. Don't worry, we'll give you some time to move those nags. Dad, Mr. Campbell, what's talking about? Well, if it isn't the moorland whelp, if you had any money, I'd tell you about an investment opportunity going up right here. But you don't, so I won't see ya. Absolutely won't want to be ya. I'm so mad I could cuss. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry you'd witnessed me losing my temper. Justin, who is your friend? I'm Violet. Who's that bully? I'm Violet. What's the investment opportunity? That was Mr. Campbell from GED. They want to raise our stables and build some luxury condos instead, but I won't let that happen. Son, why don't you head back and let me deal with this? Well, person my way. I need to prove that I own this land in order to stop that evil corporation. I'm great with horses, but a little bit lacking in paperwork skills. I need more time to get my hands on some proof of ownership. If we disassemble enough of the GPS equipment that they're setting up outside the stables, that will buy me some time to figure something out. But all the GPS equipment looks sturdy enough to withstand anything but a hard kick from a horse. A kick from a horse, you say? What if we try rearing next to it? Royal Gory, that should give it a good whack. Rearing. Just give it a bit of a whack. 3. I like how I'm doing this in front of them and they're not even caring. There we go. All 5. Thomas. Violet, it worked. You're a genius. That will delay them for a while, but I think I will need more time. You know what else will slow them down? No power, ha. Are you and Rogar up for another round of mischief? Yeah. Right past the blacksmith and up towards the hills, you'll find the power box where the road turns to the construction site. The code to turn it off is 3008. Or maybe it's easier to remind 30 3008. No, 3008. 30th of August is how I remember it. 308. I can totally see how that guy loses important information. Yeah, so can I. Three zero eight. Oh, no. Sorry. 3008. There we go. We did it, Rogory. Let's ride back and tell Thomas. Return to Thomas. That's what I'm doing. I can hear Kimberly, a crook, screaming at his crew. He. I'm sure he's blaming them. Don't fret, they're all bad guys too. Time to take advantage of the confusion and delay. Now, if only we could find the old deed for the stable. Surely it says that the land is rightfully mine. The moorlands have worked the land for generations, but it was owned by the Holdbrooks. Old Jasper Holdbrooks offered the land as a wedding gift when I married his daughter, Catherine. Catherine, whatever. It was supposed to be the start of a beautiful life. Anyway, about the deed, it's definitely not in my house. I checked under the bed and everything. Oh hey, maybe Mrs. Holdsworth has it. She's my accountant. She has a little cottage just outside of a stable, close to the beach. Would you ride over and ask her? Meanwhile, I'll look a bit more around here. Up we go. What's all that glittery stuff? Oh, pressing the wrong button. Yeah, this. Yeah. Oh, hello, you're just in time for tea. Let's sit down and you can tell me the reason for your visit. Let me see what this is to. Can I click on there? Oh, holy. Recycling. Thomas can't find the deeds to the property, and he told you I might have it because I'm his accountant. Ho ho. Oh my. I'm not an accountant, I just help him with some math a few times. My dear friend is a wizard with heroes, but has no business coordinating businesses. I'm afraid Thomas has nothing more than Jasper's promise of the land as a wedding gift. Sadly, Catherine died in childbirth before the deed actually changed hands. Jasper, in the English, blamed Thomas for her death and hasn't spoken to him since. He never even met his grandson. Needless to say, there was never talk of the property or the paperwork after that. That's why Thomas can't find a deed. Oh, what's that? You're feeling like giving a stubborn old man a kick in the pants? You know, Violet, maybe you have what it takes to convince him to make good on his promise to the young couple that save the stables. Ooh, leveled up again. Jasper retired to a pumpkin farm a bit far from moorland, but he still keeps a storage barn around here. Ride east towards the full penta to find Jasper's barn. With any luck, you'll find him there. Let's go. Who are you and what do you want? Moorland Stables is in danger of being torn down and you want my help? Forget it, not my problem. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of episode 2. We'll see if we can convince this old man in episode 3. I hope you enjoyed and we'll see you in the next episode.